You are not paid what you are worth. You are paid what you negotiate. Hi, I'm Ben Martinek with Bona Fide Finance. I wanted to take a few minutes today and talk about negotiating your first contract. It's super exciting, right? You're at the point now of getting paid. You've found an employer, they've gotten an offer on the table, and it's time to just settle on the terms of your agreement. And this usually comes down to issues of compensation, benefits, clinical work duties, patient schedules, on-call duties, maybe termination clauses. And, the two big components of the contract are compensation and benefits. But the rest of the items that I just identified really kind of speak to, quality of life and a protection of your time. And, the two biggest assets that we have in life are our time and our money, the earnings that we make, but then also make sure that we don't spend all of our time working endlessly and that we have some protective boundaries in place for us to not get burnt out and to be happy what we're doing. You've been vetting your employer, and now it's time for you to come to the negotiation and make sure that you're getting paid what you deserve to be paid. And I will tell you that a lot of this is decided by simply supply and demand. At the end of the day, people are willing to pay you is based off of what kind of options are out in the marketplace and how easily they could come across and replace you with somebody else. And so if you start asking more of them what the market, it will allow or tolerate, basically what others are willing to do, you'll just get replaced. Someone will accept terms with someone else instead of moving forward with you. But on the other side of that, if you are asking for less than what you deserve to be paid, they'll accept it because, the nature of things is if you allow people to take advantage of you, they're going to take advantage of you. We want you to be looking towards objective criteria of what the market rate is for your specialty in your locality. And, thankfully, this isn't just all a guessing game. There is hard data that we can be turning to help give us confidence in our ask. And so you can turn to the Medical Group Management Association as one example, as a good place to start your negotiation. But it's good to recognize that negotiating, it's a game that we play. And honestly, I've always kind of found it to be a bit of a silly game, but it's still a game that we play because we just don't like to come to terms immediately, and so your employer probably is already baked into your what they're willing to offer you, a lower number than what they think you'll ultimately accept, because we all just kind of feel good to turn around and push the number a little higher. You feel like you're winning, and then the employer feels like they're kind of winning. One piece of advice here is don't accept your contract without pushing back and asking for more. Let's try to push the limit on this and get it as much as we can. And so this is an issue of coming to clarity in your mind of who you are and what you bring to the table and what you're worth and how you stand in the marketplace with your specialty and how much your employer is in need of you. And ultimately, the more in need they are of you and the work you do, the more you're going to get paid. It's really, that straightforward. The more power, the more leverage you have at the bargaining table in terms of getting what it is that you want. Simply because, what other option does the employer have? If they want you, where else can they turn if you're it and they don't have another solution that's in place? An important piece to all of this then is coming into the negotiation with confidence. It's also not accepting things immediately or on first blush. It's also having your contract reviewed by an attorney to make you aware of any clauses that could be get you into trouble or could be regretful, or also to give you some insight into what they have commonly seen value adds or benefits to your contract. Where we work with our clients and deliver a lot of value is we can give clarity as to what the compensation needs to be in order for you to meet and achieve all of your goals. And so telling our clients that this is the number that you need to have in terms of the amount of compensation you receive is really powerful and impactful and helps you come in and say, hey, this is what the number's got to be, or I'm going to go to someone else who can give me this number because this is what I want to achieve in my life. And I know that if I'm not paid this amount, I'm not achieving what I want. So if you're looking for help and getting that sort of clarity so you can negotiate confidently, consider giving us a call. We'd love to work with you and meet with you. You can reach out to us at hello@bonafide or bonafidefinance.com. We would be an honor to meet with you and see how we can improve your negotiation.